you have to bring something to the table. Either you're bringing the table, either you're bringing the appetizer, the entree, the utensils for people to eat. Right now with your 1-year-old, you're not bringing anything to the table. And that 1-year-old cannot support themselves.
Welcome to the bench of justice.
Are you Mr. Ruiz?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ruiz, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I'm going to show you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Ruiz, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of evading arrest, detention, second or more? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial? A right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent? You need to answer. Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're going to need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights? Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Ruiz, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, state is recommending deferred adjudication. They're taking into consideration county court cause number 695678. There's to be restitution in that cause number to Jasmine, Jasmeen Romo, and the amount of $1,797.56. And there's to be no contact with Jasmine Romo. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, it is.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, there have not.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 3 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and 150 hours community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense as charged in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
Yes, Judge. States Exhibit 1, all attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled waiving consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I request for the court to follow the agreement that we have with the state, Your Honor. Mr. Ruiz was born in El Paso, and unfortunately, he was in the foster children program system, Your Honor, and that's where he grew up, with foster parents. And so we're asking the court to consider that and grant him deferred adjudication, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Ruiz, how old are you?
19.
Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am. I got one.
Age?
A year.
Have you been employed?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
Just I don't have an answer.
How you planning on supporting a 1-year-old? Who's feeding your child?
Right now, my baby mom.
No, the mother of your child. I don't like the term baby mama.
I'm sorry.
All right, so the mother of your child has been taking care of your child, so you have not been bringing anything to the table.
No, ma'am.
Let me explain you something. In life, you have to bring something to the table. Either you're bringing the table, either you're bringing the appetizer, the entree, the utensils for people to eat. Right now, with your 1-year-old, you're not bringing anything to the table. And that 1-year-old cannot support themselves. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And I used to do work in the foster system. And let me just tell you something about life. At some point, the choices you make are your own choices. At some point, you can't continue to say, my parents didn't raise me well, so therefore I'm going to continue to blame them. You got to start making better decisions. And breaking into cars is not an occupation. It's a crime. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
People who are on probation out of this court get jobs. And I know that sometimes people just breeze over it and they don't realize it. But guess what? When you're on probation, one of the conditions of probation is that you support any dependent that you have. And your dependent is your child. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you don't want your child to end up in the foster care system, you had better start doing better.
Yes,
And if people want to have children, I'm always saying people want to be fruitful and multiply, then be fruitful and multiply. But you need to take care of your child financially and emotionally and teach them. And right now you're off to a horrible start for your child. So you're going to have to change that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have you been using any drugs or alcohol?
No, ma'am.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. Take in consideration County Court Cause number 695678. Restitution and no contact with Jasmine Romo. And the restitution amount to Jasmine Romo is $1,797.56. How far did you go in school?
To 10th grade.
Why did you drop out?
Corona.
I'm sorry, what?
Once COVID came, I've never had a chance to go back.
That's no excuse. I mean, people are in school now. You're going to have to make a decision on what you're going to do with your life. Because again, crime is not an occupation. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, 150 hours community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. Parenting classes with triple T. Proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Where are you going to be living?
With the mother of my child.
Does she want you there?
Yes, ma'am.
And who is she living with?
She lives with herself. She has her own apartment.
All right, do not go to her apartment and mess up things for her. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. I'm going to want field visits 3 times per month until further notice. I'm going to want the UA hotline until further notice. So you had better not be smoking marijuana or doing anything because we're going to find out. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And you either need to get your GED or do some kind of trade school to better yourself. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Probation, is there any, there's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. And probation, if probation wants to, you can use the UA hotline as contact or either the field visits as contact for reporting. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. We can go off the record. You're gonna have to start doing better, be a better example for your child. You understand? Don't have your child end up coming to court saying, I grew up in the foster system. You understand?
Mhm.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's here on Jesus Solis?
Right here, Judge.
In the state of Texas versus Jonathan Ruiz, case number 2022 CR 10421, the defendant appeared before the court to answer for a state jail felony charge of evading arrest or detention with a prior conviction. The legal proceedings focused on a negotiated plea bargain where Mr. Ruiz entered a plea of guilty in exchange for 3 years of deferred adjudication. This legal arrangement means the court will withhold a formal finding of guilt, allowing the defendant a chance to avoid a permanent felony record provided he strictly adheres to the terms of his community supervision. The conditions of the sentence are comprehensive, requiring Mr. Ruiz to pay $1,797.56 in restitution to Jasmine Romo and maintain zero contact with her. His probation is structured around rehabilitation and professional development, mandating 150 hours of community service, regular drug testing via a UA hotline, and 3 field visits per month. Furthermore, the court ordered him to obtain a GED or enroll in a trade school and provide proof of employment within 30 days, specifically prohibiting him from jobs involving minors or home health care. During the hearing, the judge delivered a blunt admonishment regarding personal accountability. While acknowledging the defendant's history within the foster care system, the court emphasized that his past does not excuse a lifestyle of crime, stating clearly that breaking into cars is not an occupation. The judge expressed particular concern for the defendant's 1-year-old child, noting that he had not been contributing financially to the child's upbringing. To address this, the court mandated parenting classes and warned that his success on probation was tied directly to his ability to become a productive member of society. By signing the plea agreement, Mr. Ruiz waived his right to an appeal, placing his future entirely on his compliance with these court-ordered mandates.